In midfield, we have the first two changes. I've decided to switch Florian Wirtz back to his Liverpool teammate, Dominik Szoboszlai. I still think Wirtz is the more exciting pick and probably has the higher ceiling, but I have some concerns about his minutes. With Iraola's intense style of football, I can see Wirtz being substituted regularly around the 75th minute mark. I don't have the same doubts about Szoboszlai. I expect the Hungarian to play almost every minute when available. He also offers plenty of routes to FPL points through corners, direct free kicks and potentially penalties. Add to that the 0.5 million saving, and for my team structure, Szoboszlai makes more sense. So, after briefly moving away from him, he is back in my team. The second midfield change wasn't quite as straightforward. This one is purely about maximizing my potential in the first few game weeks. I've decided to sell the reliable Pascal Gross, mainly for two reasons. First, Brighton face Chelsea away in Game Week 2, which isn't exactly the fixture I want to target for a bench boost. Second, I also have some concerns about his minutes. Brighton will be playing European football this season, and at 35 years old, I'm not convinced Gross will start every single game. We'll have to wait and see Fabian Hürzeler's priorities, but personally, I don't want to take that risk. I had few candidates in mind to replace him. Solis, NDI, Shade, and Sangaré were the main options. But after doing my research and looking closely at the fixtures over the first 3 to 4 game weeks, I decided to go with Kevin Shade from Brentford. For me, it's a combination of good fixtures, a budget-friendly 6 million price tag, and some very impressive underlying numbers from last season. Unlike Ndiaye, Shade won't have penalties to fall back on, but he plays in a much more attacking team that creates plenty of chances, and I'm hoping he'll be on the end of quite few of them. I also really like his teammate Sangaré as a longer-term option, but right now I'm looking for explosiveness, and I think the German winger offers much more of that. At just 3.3% ownership, he gives me exactly what I want from a differential. High upside without breaking the bank. The rest of my midfield remains unchanged. Mbeumo is still my preferred Manchester United attacking option, mainly because he costs a whopping 4 million less than Bruno Fernandes. That saving makes a huge difference to the structure of my team. Instead of having Bruno alongside a 4.5 million midfielder like Slater from Hull, I can use the money to own someone like Semenyo next to Mbeumo. This gives the midfield much more attacking potential. With Haaland owned by more than 70% of the FPL managers, I'd really like to have a second Manchester City attacking player for their favourable opening fixtures. So, it's not just about saving 4 million,